Hello, future and present investors. My name is Tim Mangat, CI Realty, and this is Everything Real Estate in Calgary. Now, are you considering buying a luxury condo in Calgary? And you're wondering, is this a good investment? Now, are you concerned if you bought after 5 years, you might sell at a condo at a loss? Also, what's your opportunity cost? What are you missing if you buy this luxury condo? Well, I've got insights, real numbers, and roadmap to guide you through the twists and turns of buying in a luxury condo investment. Now, think about this. The real estate market waits for nobody. So watch the whole video to obtain a complete analysis of luxury condos, and comment below if you have any questions or you want me to send you a list of luxury condos available for sale in Calgary. Now, before we start looking specifically at the luxury condo, let's just take a look at a general overall Calgary real estate market. This graph really describes it well. What it is just an indicator of different types of properties and how well they're doing. Now, take a quick look at these are detached properties. The blue here indicates seller's market. Everything is in the seller's market, especially row prices, row homes there, $425,000. This is just to give you a general idea where prices are going. There seems to be going up. So therefore, when you look at the $2 million luxury condo prices there, is this going to influence the $2 million market? Indirectly, it does. All right, now let's start looking into the Calgary luxury condo market. Right away, I'm going to do 2,000. So basically, this is at $2 million and above. Here, it's telling me there's 11 properties that are over $2 million that are condos. Let's take a look at them, okay? There's 11 here, and the first one starts off at 10 million and lowest is 2.1. Interesting thing, let's take a look at on the map where they're located. They all seem to be located around, if we check here, go right into it, all around near the river here and into an area called Eau Claire, Sunnyside, Kensington, that sort of area, all along here. Basically, it's a few buildings that have it. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. There's nowhere else in Calgary. And one right here, and that's in Inglewood. So out of the 11, most of them are located right near the interstate, near the river, and there's one near Inglewood. Okay, now if we go back here, take a look at the results. We'll just take a quick look at them here. We can do here. This $10 million one really is $2,000 square foot. That's almost New York, London prices. Very expensive. It's in the Concord building, which is very nice, but as you can see, it's been on forever there, which shouldn't matter. Now, this is the other one here. Again, this is the Concord. Again, this is for sale amount. I think that's probably a record, 1,200 days, probably 3-4 years. All right, there. So Concord seems to be the main building as well. Eau Claire, this is older, built in 95, so almost 30 years ago, way up here. Okay, location is fantastic. It's just a little dated, that's all, and 8-foot ceilings as well. I know I'm going a little fast, but I think you get the idea here. It's multi-level. Here, if we take a look at the square footage, it's 5,000 square feet and $900 per square foot. Not bad at all. Value-wise, it's just location, and someone who's got $4 million has a lot of choices. The other, again, this is Eau Claire as well, Princeton. I'm just going to show you different areas. Commercial core, right downtown. They call it 5 West Village here. Again, let me show you the older. It's older, 2008. Not many amenities around here. Fifth Avenue. This was, at the time it was built, as considered the premier condo building in Calgary. Very well built. And this is probably one of the better buys, I would say, for $2 million. Even though it's around $1,000, just the build of it. Okay. This is the one that's sort of away from all the properties. This is in Inglewood, and it's a low rise there, but it does have a nice view, and it's considered quality wise. Hard to tell, but looks. I don't know if I see anything outstanding that would really just give you the wow factor. Besides the size, there, what's the size? It's almost 3,000 square feet. Another one in Eau Claire. Another one in Eau Claire. So you can see there, most of them are in Eau Claire. One, there's another one that's in Mahogany. This is a very outstanding complex that is really a lifestyle. Meaning, this is the only complex I know in Calgary that has so many amenities around it, and you have access to a lake, which is quite a nice reference. Also, you have underground parking, which all the other properties do as well. However, you also have amenities like excellent workout facility, and you're very close. Walkability score is high here. All right, so that's good. Now, what we're going to take a look at, okay, there. All right, we took a quick look at the actives. What I want to do is just quickly show you here where all the actives are. They're all, most of them here except the two outliers. So most of them are along the river area called Eau Claire, Sunnyside, Kensington area. Okay, so those are the actives. Now, what I like to do is also take a look at where are people buying. So if I hit close, sold, for the last 6 months, 180 days, I want to find out where our people have bought. So there's 4 that were bought in the last 180 days. Do a quick search here. There, but let's take a look on the map where they bought. As you can see, there was nothing bought in the areas where all the actives are. Where they were bought is Mahogany, where I was telling you about, and there's another nice condos in the Altador area here. Now, if we take a quick look at the results, okay, totally different. This is by Rockwood Custom Homes. These condos sold very fast. They were built not too long ago. Let me just check when they were built here. Get out of my way. The heck? Yeah, 2019. Very, very recent. $900 square foot there, but the interior, Rockwood Custom Homes has a very, very good name. Good, known for quality. And if you take a look at it, they're 3,000 square feet. And just a quick view of it there. Nothing. They do have a lot of things here. I don't know if anything really pops out. This is all very nice. Okay, done. The other one there, again, this is another one. And it's in Mission. These properties do not come up very often. It's called a river, and probably these are in Mission, which is very highly rated. Okay. Oh, okay. So that's another one there, and this is in waterfront there, which is surprising. They sold for that much, over $1,000 square foot. And the last one, and this one is just a gorgeous property here. This is called Riverview, and very hard to get into. One of the premier properties there. You can look at it; it just sells right away for $2 million asking. They probably could have got more for it there. Again, $873 square footage price, but this is the building I consider one of the best in Calgary. It's established. Clients that live there for a long time. You don't see much movement, and what I like about it is everything. Everything, all the condos, it's the same prices. Not where the other condos where you have a $600,000 condo at the lower level, then you go up to a penthouse at $2 million. To me, that's not a luxury building. This is a luxury building where every property is over $2 million, and you have concierge. You have it's spectacular in my opinion, and the location is very nice as well. Okay. Now we've seen the souls in Calgary. Let's take one particular here, the River. Very nice building. On the market for 114 days. It sold for $3 million. Price there. Okay, done. Okay, 3,000 square feet. Again, just a little under 1,000 square feet. Now let's take a quick look at the history. Okay, how easy was this property to sell? Okay. All right. So it got listed in 2018. For $4.5 million. Someone thought they could buy it. It's probably brand new. Let's take a quick look at the listing. I want to see if someone actually moved in or someone had actually there. Let's see. It says owner disclosed. Okay, let me just take a look at the pictures. You can tell if someone is living there or not. Again, it's a beautiful building. We're just taking a look at the history. Looks like it was owner occupied. All right, done. So it doesn't disclose what price they bought it at. They try to sell it. Okay, so that was unfortunately, we don't know the price, but they bought. So they thought they could sell it for $4.5 million in 2018. Can't do it. They lowered it by $800,000. Okay, and basically in 2019, couldn't do it. Now we're on year 3. They've got a new listing there, 2020, 3.25. Terminated, couldn't do it. Then they jump it up to 3.8 for some reason when the market really took off. All right, they quickly realized that was a mistake. They went down to 3.4. So don't forget they started at 4.5 3 years ago. Now, in late 2023, just a few months ago, they put it on again, and they finally sold it for $3 million. It took them almost 5 years to sell this property, and they went from $4.5 million to down to $3 million. So they probably just sold it for what they bought it for. That just gives you a brief indication how hard it is to sell condos in Calgary, especially at the luxury level. All right, now when you're looking at $2 million properties, I think it's worth comparing it to other cities as well. Now, this is just random. I brought up a property, 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom in Vancouver. All right, so this one's asking $2.1 million, and that's the kind of view you get. Let's take a look at it. You're getting 2,800 square feet, 2,830, roughly about almost $1,000, a little less than $1,000 square foot. Okay, so same prices there. Now, right off the bat, you can tell it's big. 2,800 square feet is really big, but the finishing is subpar. You could almost call it, not subpar, but not, nothing great. Look at the windows. Look at the baseboard heating, the old carpet there. They're asking $2 million. This would be a great rental job that you can move in, spend some money, and have a beautiful property for $2 million. Obviously, the appeal is the view of the ocean. That view is, how do you measure the value of that view compared to Doug Jones, tradesman, overlooking any other place? Look at that view. Okay. The other great thing about it is the amenities around it. Walking distance everywhere. Not necessarily need a car. And look at that. You've got many other. Look at the views there. All right. So that's one of the places. And if we take a look at another one that's around same price, let's randomly, let's just take a quick look at this here. There we go. So 2.19. Very well done. Look how high the ceilings are. How high is this? This is 2,600 square feet, built in the 80s. This is a very well maintained older home. Those are 8-foot ceilings there. So really looks like, let's take a look at the view here. You're living in Vancouver, you're paying high price. Where's the view here? Doesn't seem to offer much of a view there. I guess it's more of the location. Okay, there. All right, so that's comparing Calgary to Vancouver, which you can get for $2 million. Obviously, it's the location. These are older ones there. You're not going to get the quality of finishing that you seem to get in Calgary. So it's a decision that the buyer will make if he wants location or if he's after the quality of the finish here. All right, next, what I did was I picked a condo in Toronto randomly, 3-bedroom, 3 bathrooms, around the $2 million, just a little over $2 million there. So at random, I picked this property here on Charles Street, and let's quickly just check the numbers on it. I'm just looking for the square footage here, which it doesn't really. Property summary, single family, 3 bedrooms. Look at that. It doesn't tell you the square footage. I don't know why it would do that. which is important. Okay, let's just take a quick look at the pictures here. Okay, it's 45th floor. I'm assuming that's the view there. This here to me tells me just an average finishing. Nothing too spectacular. Look at the baseboard, the heating, finishing, the lighting. Just says average. It really does. Look at that. See that? Look at the mirror. There's no tile, nothing there. Very, very. That's what you get for $2 million in Toronto. Okay. I'm just curious to see the square footage. Why it doesn't do that. All right. So there. Okay. So it says 500 square foot there, but it will not list. So it must be not very big. I'm assuming. I just want to take a look at a different one then. If it's not telling me a square footage, let's take a look at this one. This seems to be a little bit better finish. It's the same price there. All right, there. And I don't think in Toronto they give you the square footage. All right. This is a bit more appealing for the finish. A little nice hardwood floor. Just overall nicer appeal. All right, there. Now this is on, let's take a look what floor it's on. It's on the main floor, I think. Doesn't look like it's very high. But location is probably good. And it's just a nice comparison to see what you can get in Calgary versus Toronto. So overall, it looks like location versus finishing. All right, next let's do all comparisons for all the properties. All right, now let's take a quick look at what's happening in Toronto. Pre-construction condos were the rage 6-7 years ago, even 8 years ago. Down payment on a condo that was going to be built 2-3 years from now. Before you even it was built, you could basically flip it, make money on it. That went on for many, many years. To the point where look at this, 14,000 new condos were supposed to be built for the next several years, all pre-construction. People put money down, and all this is delayed because prices are dropping and there's no more sales. That's a big chance you take when you're buying pre-construction. You don't know what the future is going to hold. All right, now if we take, that's the Toronto market. All right, now let's take a look at the Vancouver market. All right, this building just got built here. When you're buying pre-construction, you don't know what the bill is going to be like, especially for condos, okay? So now this building got built, 80 defects in it. They don't know what to do with it there. Also, we take a look at here, and Vancouver is suffering the same pain as well. 55-story town in West Vancouver under receivership. Nothing common there. High interest rates are killing everything there. People bought when it was 6-7 years ago, when it was considered a good deal, but you just can't predict the future. So if you're buying a pre-construction luxury condo, that is speculation. You're not really investing. All right. Now, in conclusion, I hope this helps anybody looking to invest in luxury condos right throughout Canada. Obviously, it's not a good time right now because of the high interest rates and just the demand is not very high right now as well. So again, in the opinion of pre-construction condos, again, it's hard to speculate what will happen in the future. And in Toronto, as you've seen, the prices, there's just 14,000 condos are not going to get built. In Vancouver, similar situation. And also then you have got pre-construction issues as well with developers. Calgary's probably much the same. Is that can you afford to take a chance on the builder going through everything, having enough money to build? And at the end, can you also determine if there's someone's going to willing to pay more money than you think that you bought it for? All things that are speculative and not really considered an investment.